to receive the answer from Samuel to reconfirm everything. Yeah. And the other is the question for my daughter. She is 15 years old.
She should do more good deeds. In this way, she will be friendly with the people who are doing good deeds. And she should meditate. In this way, she will be dealing with other meditators. And in this way, she can have more and more true friends.
She doesn't like to meditate. But she is easy to give away, to donate. It is easier for her to donate to the poor people or something like that. Yeah, but she hesitates to do meditation.
That's why she don't have enough true friends. Whatever we need now, we need to do more new good deeds. In this way, we can receive more new good results only by doing what we used to do. It is not complete. Even we are practicing meditation, if we are practicing only the same, that is not right. Meditation, mindfulness, and detachment are for everyone and everything. If we are mindful and detach only one object, not complete. We need to do more and more. She is still fortunate, but she went more. This is also the same. She wants to do more good deeds. If not, our wish will not be fulfilled.
like I'm just a condition in the whole flow of doing this. So my ego was lessen and lessen a lot. Yeah. And at that time I felt, oh, okay, that's Master want to teach me. But in sitting meditation, I experienced very few experience like when I sit down and I was relaxed, and sometimes I can see the mind, how the mind capture the object naturally, and at that time I thought, wow, that is what I want to experience. That is the truth, the truth of the mind, and I wanted to have more experience like that, to experience the truth of the body and mind. And sometimes I can experience the true happiness from this body and mind, like the vibration, the happiness that I had never encountered before while doing meditation. And I felt, oh wow, that is a true experience of doing meditation. And once I can see the mind detached from the body and observe the pain naturally, and at that time there's no mind, no ego, and at that time when I wanted to have more that kind of new experience about the body and mind, so that I can see the truth clearly, better, not in the theory, not in not from the outside, So I don't know how to. I don't know how to. Actually, that's why recently my practice is that I do not use the concept of. I do not use the concept more. Like I try to observe naturally and do not label. This is attachment. This is detachment. I do not try to do so, and I'm more curious about the mind and the Dharma, but I don't know how to experience truly from inside, from the body and mind.
Summary.
How to achieve more, how to experience cause and effects from inside, from this body and mind, not from how to experience the truth, the noble truth. Yeah.
reduce the sound.
Dạ, ý là cô đánh cái điện thoại nó vang tiếng.
You need to practice in the meditation retreat and at home continuously and seriously. If you practice regularly, it will take long. Only by practicing seriously and continuously, it will be short to know more deeply and clearly. But even if you are practicing meditation by yourself or with the other, if you are practicing only by yourself, it will take long. That's why we need to combine meditation and volunteering together. In order to change your understanding, you must understand what you can understand. In order to detach from your desire like this, you must fulfill desire of meditation teacher. If not, you will be doing with attachment. Attachment is the cause of ignorance. Simple. No choice. Just let go of your wish, your understanding. Because of grasping your desire and your understanding. Not much developing. The real meditation is no desire, no detachment from every desire, detachment from every understanding. That's why no I, not mine. just cause and effect of ever-changing impermanent nature. We need to let go of whatever we are keeping in the mind. I want to meditate. I want to be enlightened. That is to detach. That is the object, to detach.
As far as I know, sometimes there's a confusion in my mind between when there's an attachment arising, like okay, I want to know more something, and at that time there's a way to know more about that desire. So recently I observe more that desire. When that desire appears, I observe more the sensation of my body and mind and the thinking, something like that. I want to know more about that, the kind of desire and the effect of the desire. And another way is to ignore it and do something else, or ignore it and cut it. So if I cut it, another time it will appear again and again. So there's a confusion in my mind. What should I do at that time?
You are also grasping the present happening and doing. You are attaching what you are doing, what is happening. In your body and mind. You need to detach from that grasping habit of the mind. For me, I open meditation center. That's why there are many people staying in the center. In this way, they used to having bad view with the other. In this way, they are sending me about they are knowing the wrong action of the other. But in my side, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. to know the I'm not interested in this kind of message or works. I used to learn directly to someone. If I want to know about you, I will learn what you are doing, what you are saying, what do you understand. This is direct learning. If I cannot, if I am not staying with you, I will ask someone who are staying with you. What are you doing like that? I will try to know physical, verbal, and mental action of someone. But I was, in this way, I can know about the truth of someone or something. But I am busy to do many things. That's why I rarely do like this, only for some time, only when there is the time to make decision for someone, I will try to find out the truth of someone. Only by sending message or reporting about their understanding to the other is just telling about themselves. If you are telling about someone to me, what I understand, I'm knowing more and more about you because of your habit, your weakness. If I want to know another one, I will pay attention to that one. This is direct study.
If you want to know about someone, you will talk with that person.
Yes,
Yeah.
if I get chance, that is right to do. Most of the people are trying to most of the people are making mistake. Instead, in their understanding, they know. In their understanding, they know about me. For example, in this way, they will tell to other people about me. In fact, they are telling what they understand. They are speaking are just what they think about me, what they understand about me, not about me, in fact. So, but if they are not doing good deeds and practicing meditation, they don't have enough intelligence and ability to know about me, to understand about my way of doing good deeds. In this way, actually they are telling only about their intelligence and ability. So I used to explain like this to someone who report me about the other. But most of the Myanmar people are difficult to understand. They don't, they are grasping what they understand. I know. What I know is right. This is wrong. This is grasping. We need to let go from that habit. You are also grasping what you understand.
So when an object arises in your mind, you don't feel interested in it. You just
Because
move on.
for me, I have many followers, many problems to solve. That's why I will read message to fulfill the need of the sender. I will listen to someone not because of my interest, but because of he want me to listen. In this way, I will listen. But I used to be listening only with detaching mind. And in this way, I can save merit. By using using only, I am saving merits. By fulfilling the need of the other, I am saving merits. This is cause and effect. Because of fulfilling the need of many people, my need will be fulfilled in return. Because of doing only with detaching mind, I can know about the truth of someone or something. This is the way of trying to find out the truth. Now you are telling me, that's why I can find out your weakness. What is wrong with you? This is the power of mindfulness and detachment.
I have two questions while you are explaining to me. The first one is why that is the way you do Buddhist every day and
Yes.
deal with all the problems coming up. How about in doing meditation, like when you observe an object appear in your mind, like an anger or some, like greed or something like that. At that time, are you interested in finding down the reason why it appear or observe it or know the reason, or you just move on? I mean, just see and then just observe. That's all. That is my first question while doing meditation. And the second question is that I realized that when I was in Tabawa Center, because of your motto, like doing goodness with detachment and unlimited goodness with detachment and mindfulness. So at that time, whenever someone came to me and complained everything to me, I was very patient. Actually, I can listen to them very well, and I didn't. I can listen to them well and didn't react. Yeah, didn't react. At that time, I felt very amazed at myself because I can do that effortlessly. But when I came back home, that person called me to complain someone in Tabawa Center, and I didn't pick up my phone because I know that she will complain again and again. So at that time, I realized that my mind was conditioned in Kanawa Center because of a lot of supporting conditions like Hayamoto of doing goodies with mindfulness and detachment. So I can have ability, I could have ability to be more patient, listening to her, and a lot of good mind appear at that time. That's when I came home, no supporting conditions. So my mind came back, and I mean the metta I had before is created metta, not the natural metta. So that's what I realized. Yeah, and I wonder how to. Um, I realized that only when I can know the truth of the mind and the noble truth about the suffering. About the suffering, I can have the true metta, the natural metta. Yeah, I don't know what if it is true or not.
Yes, yeah. Difficult to explain. Oh, that's why I allow people, you do, and then you will understand. Difficult to explain. I myself have been doing many things. In this way, I understand, but difficult to explain. So this is real education for the learner, for the doer. So anyone who want to learn, they should do. That is, doing like this is helping the other meditator to practice meditation by staying in the meditation center is surest way of fulfilling our need, because we are fulfilling the need of the other by staying in the meditation center.
So how about the first questions that when you do meditation, when the object appear, do you feel curious about it, or you just observe?
No. Because I already learned a lot about teaching of Buddha. Nothing is impermanent, no one is impermanent. That's why I really pay attention on something. I'm not mindful on something. I allow the obvious object to appear in the mind. In this way, in this way, if nothing is obvious, I will do nothing. To know what is happening in my body and mind, not to do intentionally, just to stop doing. In this way,
Just to
stop doing.
stop doing.
This is when I practice meditation. I used to practice like this because it is okay. But the teacher may not be teaching like this, but doing good deeds beyond limit is, I used to practice like this. I dare to practice like this. I'm not thinking whether it is right or wrong. I practice, and then if it is okay, I will continue to practice. Even if the teacher is guiding to do like this, if I'm not okay, I will change. I'm not obeying the tradition. This because I understand we are free to be mindful of any object. Only in the meditation center they make discipline. Do like this is discipline of the meditation teacher. No. So I may not obey the master, but I obey the Buddha. In this way, it is okay. That is my understanding.
So you observe the obvious object arising at the present moment.
Yes.
And you apply that to your doing good deeds, like dealing with the present problem, the obvious problem at the present moment only.
Yes. Because what I understand is no one is doing. That's why no one is doing. No one is mindful. That's why I don't need to be mindful. There will be mindfulness. Mindfulness will happen naturally to the obvious object. If the mind is obvious, there will be knowing about the mind. I want to go somewhere. I don't want to meditate like that. This is the object to be mindful. If there is pain, that is the object to be mindful. If there is pain, we know pain. We don't need to mindful on the pain intentionally. I'm not rejecting doing forcefully or intentionally. Sometimes I used to do, but most of the time I do naturally. I allow mindfulness to do by itself, like automatic system. No one, not to do by someone.
Yes, you must be very relaxed so that you can let the mind catch the object naturally without no need to force yourself to be mindful.
I used to allow mind to happen, mindfulness naturally. Even if not happen, I can accept. I understand not to grasp on both of doing and not doing. So this is, even if nothing appear, nothing appear in the mind, that knowing is also the object to be mindful. most of the people will grasp no object to be mindful like that. In fact, that knowing is the object to be mindful.
That knowing appear naturally, right? That knowing appear naturally, right?
Because cause and effect. There is immune system in the body, so no one creates. This is cause and effect. If we are too tired, we will fall asleep. No need to sleep intentionally. So when I practice, I used to rely more on natural system to reduce doing intentionally. In this way, I can do many things. So no need to worry for sleeping. This is the time to sleep. But only for eating, we are limited. That's why. Only for eating, we need to be mindful.
At the beginning of doing meditation, you can rely on the nature, or when you achieve any state of meditation mind, you can you realize that and you rely on the nature more and more.
That is also grasping. From the beginning of practicing meditation, we need to relax body and mind.
You need to
Relax body and mind. So this is detaching from ourselves. Stopping doing nothing is also detaching from doing something. So this is also important method to practice. From the beginning of practicing meditation, there is being what between nature, natural doing, and doing intentionally.
is your desire.
To detach from desire. Desire is to use only with mindfulness and detachment.
Can you detach from your desire now?
Yes.
So that is not a desire anymore.
But I can detach from my desire because of fulfilling the need of meditator. Now I am teaching to you also to detach, how to detach from your desire. I'm busy with teaching to the other. Because this is really work. There are many methods. They are also, they have their own weakness and good points.
Yeah.
Every method has weakness and good point. So also this method has weakness and good point. But this method is the most difficult to understand and practice. That's why this is essential. For the other methods, you can choose. Only one is also okay. You can, if you choose this method, you can reject that method. But this kind of understanding and practicing is essential for every method. Now you want to practice like the other meditator. That is not enough. You want to practice by yourself. You want to practice especially for yourself. This is just a beginner.
So your teaching is very similar to my meditation, like observing my meditation, like observe the prominent object at the present moment.
Because of the difficulties of the meditator, I practice meditation seriously. I trying to discover, to solve the problems of meditators. Now, what I am doing is also for the meditators. for those who are difficult to practice by themselves. Most of the meditators are in difficulties. They are practicing, but not satisfied.
I wonder the difference between mind awareness and nana awareness.
You can understand. You can practice enough. But if you practice by yourself, not complete. Translate.
Kết thúc rồi là 6 giờ sáng nghỉ, sáng là 6 giờ
Are we try to translate? We need to wake up the first group into Đà Nẵng at 2 a.m. Cái nhóm lên Đà Nẵng dậy 2 giờ ra sân bay, bay lúc 5 giờ 15.
2 giờ sáng, 2 giờ tối mấy người đi
4 người với 8 hành lý, 8 kiện hành lý.
Xe của cháu là 7 chỗ, hy vọng là được 21 thêm một chiếc xe nữa.
Để dịch xong rồi thì tiếp tục.
Câu hỏi đầu tiên của chị là gì em?
Sửa lại. Làm sao để có thể trải nghiệm cause and effect và sự thật ở trên cái chính thâm tâm của mình.
앞에 시세나 이 비디오 나빠 신나게 쌤내 자리 지도다. 나나 이 자루신 말레이시아 샤리야 이 다바레 리세 와마다. 비디오 로 나나 라이 와루신 포토카 파리다 비디오 말레이시아 비디오 piano 리 비디오 모야 리다. 또 다바 참단 게 리나이 거너 before 4 hour လာမသိဘူး။ကီလိုဝယ်လို့ရတယ်ဗျ။မလေးရှားမှာကချက်အင်ကောင်လာရောက်မှကီလို1ကီလိုကို50လား58ကျပ်လားမပေးရတယ်ဗျာအဲ့တပည့်တော်တို့ကီလို20ဝယ်မှပဲ200လားမသိဘူးပေးရတယ်ဗျာအများကြီးกว่าတော့4ကီလိုနဲ့ကီလို20နဲ့กว่าတယ်ဗျာအဲ့တပည့်တော်9နာရီလိုက်သွားပြီးတော့ဒီမှာအများကြီးစစ်တက်ရှိလာတယ်ပြီးတော့ flight မတူတော့လေဗျာအဲ့လိုကီလိုကိုဝယ်လို့ရကီလိုကိုဝယ်လို့ရတပည့်တော်ကီလိုက15ကီလိုပဲဝယ်ထားအဲ့ကစိတ်ကီလိုဖြစ်ဒီလိုမှရှင်းနေတဲ့တော့တေလို့ရတယ်နည်းနည်းစစ်တဲ့နေရာဖြစ်တာပေါ့ဗျာဒီလိုနည်းနည်းဆောရသွားရင်ဝယ်လို့ရတာပေါ့တွေ့ကြုံနဲ့သိချင်လို့လေဗျာလိုက်သွားလို့ရှင်းနိုင်တော့ပါ
ဖြစ်သွားလိုက်ရဲ့ဆိုရင်
နည်းနည်းအတွေ့ကြုံနဲ့သိရတာဗျာဒီတော့24နိုင်ဆိုင်ဒီမှာ3မိနစ်ရှောက်ရှင်းဒီမှာက7-11မျိုးလေဗျာသိလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ဒီမှာ ဆော့စီဝယ်လာပြီးခဲ့တဲ့ခါကနေရှာတော့ညီမရအဲ့ဒါမှာရှာလို့မရဘူးစိတ်မှာဒီမှာလည်းနေရဝယ်လိုက်တာဗျာကမြန်မာပြည်မှာ1000ကျော်လောက်ရှိတာဟုတ်ဗျာဒီမှာတော်တော်တက်တာပဲဗျာဒီပြီးတော့ဖြစ်စီတွေအများကြီးဒီမှာမြန်မာဆက်3000လောက်ပဲကြာ